Welcome everyone, we're back with another episode of Friday Night Lights. This is season 3, episode 10, The Giving Tree. I'm not sure what a giving tree is, but
no, I haven't got a clue.
I'm looking forward to finding out.
I know you were theorising before we came on about what one could be, but no, I haven't got a clue.
No
not
idea.
Scooby. But, what I do know is last time, Coach and Mrs. Coach went and picked up Tyra.
Yep, save the day again.
We don't... Oh, always saving the day. We don't know if that's the end of Cash. You think it is. I'm not too sure. I think probably not. It feels it's a bit...
I think it's run its course a bit, that.
I just feel like there are loose ends that need tying up, but then I'm fully aware I've had to learn to accept loose ends with this. Mainly with season 2. Still love it. I mean, this is probably, at the moment, maybe my favourite show. I just love it. So easy to watch.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
But no, there was a lot going on. We kind of had Tyra and Mindy got together for like their first little hangout session, despite never really liking one another. Yep. They both... Lyla and Tim didn't split up, but they were arguing. Mindy had split up with Billy.
Man-hating, weren't they?
Yes, and then it all ended well because Riggins decided that, rightly or wrongly, he's going to go to Oklahoma.
Yep.
I still don't know. That isn't what he wants to do, though, I don't think. I think he is doing this for Lyla. But we'll see where that goes. But yeah, if you could give the episode a like, and let's get into this one.
There's no possible way on earth that I'm going to be able to make up everything I have to make up. Yeah, the problem is I suck at tests, so there's that.
So then why didn't you just get Landry to help you? It's not like he's anything better to do.
That's how it's going to come about.
Oh, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, I just want to let y'all know Madison's parents are out of town. She's going to have some people over, so y'all should definitely come.
Hey, who's Madison? Freaking weird, dude. Just shut up.
Wow.
Do you want an appletini?
No,
Absolutely.
I don't drink alcohol.
You don't? You have some.
Let me get that for you.
A little bit on your lips, just right.
Are you going to tell me why you brought me
That's
here?
what I'm trying to get to, okay?
Yeah.
Remember that little investment you made a few months back? Strip mall?
The sure thing.
I'm going to give you a chance here tonight to be my first investor.
Now, you tell me right now that this isn't so.
I've
You
come
tell
up
me you
with-
didn't lose my $70,000. I told you
Ooh.
that 70 grand. You gotta tell
You've
me
been
right
coming
now.
to me and begging for deals all year.
You out of your mind? Son of a bitch.
Oh. Wow.
He does look like the type of guy I definitely wouldn't have given 70 grand to.
No.
He looks desperate, doesn't he?
He's off to jail, that one.
How did he get in 5 or 6 clean punches without anyone getting him off? You're an idiot.
I think you'd have to pay for that.
You don't need to be worrying about me. You need to be thinking about Friday night, Eric. Bison's play dirty. Everybody knows that.
What he wants to know, can you go over and let Lionel know what's going on?
I was supposed to pick up Jules at Matt's house at 6. Could you do that?
All right.
Wait, where? What do you mean a fight?
At the landing strip. And anyway, so he's going to have to spend the night in jail. Come stay with us tonight at our house. You'd be more than welcome. Okay?
Okay.
That was nice.
Yeah, they're just everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah. Love birds.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if I'll get Rig back in the house as well, since he was last there.
Back
It's a familiar sight for me, that. What?
Coach is on his way. I need to pick her up, not Mrs. Coach. Oh, don't walk straight in the house. Oh, no.
Jules?
Can't believe people just have their doors open. It does me in.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh. Matt's no longer a wide receiver.
Oh, it'd have been brilliant if Saracen had just been at the door, like, waving him off.
Yeah.
Towel wrapped round him.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
Hello. Can I talk to you for a sec?
I'm taking the SATs on Saturday because I got to get my points up by like 1,000. And I thought it'd be better if I had a coach. No, so then I'll call you tomorrow.
We'll set something up.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye. I'm sorry about your dad. Really.
How often
Do
do
you
these
want
two
me to
speak?
talk about it at all?
Yeah, not often.
Thank you. You did it. Like, it was like afterwards, and my dad walked in and... How? Yeah, welcome to my world. Oh,
We need to talk.
Yep.
I found Matt and Julie in bed together this afternoon.
Where's that grandmother?
I don't know where she was.
What were they doing?
They were in bed together. It was very obvious.
honey, you walked in.
Before you go in there and talk to her, you better know what you're going to say.
Yeah, I'm guessing they had no idea that she had been with anyone.
No.
What are you doing? see how long they're gonna ground me for. Yeah, no, it's not the problem. He's a great guy. I just feel like everything's different now.
Hey.
Hey.
You know, I'd like to be able to have a conversation with you about it.
So let's have a conversation.
Okay? Your punishment is you're gonna have to have a conversation with me about it. Let's go to school, come on.
Buddy Garrity, you have been charged with drunk and disorderly, assault and battery, and inflicting $30,000 of damage to the landing strip.
Where?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Bail is set at $10,000.
What do you do? Knock out one of the strippers?
Literally a couple of tables went over, that's it.
Some tables.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You must be Mrs. McCoy. I'm Madison. It's really nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you.
Oh dear.
Go.
That's me.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And you. Yeah,
Sure.
he's upstairs studying, actually.
Thank you. I'll find my own way.
Find my way. That's a massive house.
Yeah.
I'd want directions. I'd be expecting one of those maps you get at like Disney World.
Yeah, you are here. At the bottom of the stairs.
Yes.
A business meeting at a strip club.
Yeah, this Russell Flaherty guy. I've known him a long time. And deal went south, and I lost all the money, and...
Dad, I just saw you get arraigned for being a crazy drunk man at a strip club. How am I not going to worry?
And it didn't work out, so basically we're in real big trouble. We're in big trouble.
Okay, so I'll get a job and I'll help out until I go to college.
Yeah, that sounds
I
good.
used the college money.
Oh.
The savings that we were keeping for your college is the money I used for the investment.
Don't touch me.
Can you please tell me the lesson that you learned? Always like the door. When having sex with the coach's daughter. You don't even announce it to him.
We don't see enough of Landry and Matt these days together.
No.
But what we're not going to do is we are not going to lose our tempers out there. We will not lose our tempers out, and we're going to play our game of football.
Overly sad.
Talkative?
Yeah.
Talkative.
Lugubrious.
I can make us sandwiches. I just want a break. Let's take a break.
Actually, I've got band practice.
Can't they just wait for...
Don't miss band practice.
But I'm not gonna just ditch them so I can have a sandwich with you. I told you that I would help you with your vocabulary words, and that's what I'm doing.
Where are you going?
About time he said something.
Are you serious?
Have you ever read
What is on his
the
t-shirt?
Giving Tree? Because this is not a friendship. You're selfish. It's not a friendship. Okay?
Landry!
Stuck up for himself.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know, and Lyla is gone. Lila's moved in with Riggins.
Money comes and goes. Yeah, these kids of ours, that's a one-time deal.
So, do you love Matt?
I love Matt. Mom, I don't want to talk about it.
And that's the conversation.
Yes, we're using birth control.
What kind specifically? And you know that, just because you're having sex this one time doesn't mean that you have to, because I wanted you to wait. And that's just because I want to protect you.
That was a nice moment.
Yeah.
A good conversation.
Are you ready? Just remember, you are in the middle of the playoffs, my friend. That was a good shot. Look at me. Look at me. You're on break with her. She's on the back burner. Yes? I'm asking you.
So, Landry says that I'm a selfish little kid and he's the treat. Can you believe that?
Oh.
Silence. What's that? It's like a record shop.
They are so good.
Look, I've told
Trying to
you,
get him
we
a
don't
gig.
have a demo
Yeah.
CD.
Happen to all look like her.
That's an awkward smile.
How are they going to get that place packed out?
I'm guessing Tyra's going to work her magic and...
You and your stupid band are playing at TC's on Saturday, so... And you know what? Don't call me selfish. That's my feelings.
In fact, Coach is out in the backyard. You want to go wait out there?
Nope.
His face!
Imagine he's out there with a hammer or something.
He's just peering round. Like... In fairness, Matt's never done anything wrong ever, has he?
No.
And that is, women are to be respected.
Yes, sir.
Just waiting for him to stop and say something else.
No, I think that'll be it.
Fair enough.
Lyla!
Okay.
What do you want?
Now, you're old enough to know better than this, Lyla. Life is complicated. It's not a bowl of cherries. And right now, your mother is out there in California bleeding me dry.
You don't blame this on Mom.
Yep.
Hello.
Tim Riggins, I'm gonna talk to my daughter, young man. That's my daughter over there.
You need to go.
The stare is locked in.
Yeah. Yeah, he was very respectful there, to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah,
Tim, I rate that a lot. He was in no fit state to talk to her.
Buddy's having a bit of a mental breakdown here, isn't he?
Yeah, this has not been a good episode for him at all.
Oh man, he's throwing away a nice piece of tails. What he's doing? I bet his daddy told him to do it, man. It's the punk, dude. Shut up.
They're not wrong. I mean, they did refer to her as tail, but yeah, they got the next bit right.
My dad.
So let me get this straight. You just ended that whole thing with her because you're a man?
She's playing. What was her name? Madison. You knew this was going to happen. Not that means you should accept it, obviously.
No. What's Matt going to do?
Yeah, I think it's going to Matt, isn't it? Oh, wow. I can't imagine it. I would find it wild if officials were this bent at
mental
high school football level.
Inconsolable, and I can't blame him, folks.
There's the flag.
Taking over the offense. Now, he's been a quarter of the day off season, so he should be fine. I can't hear you, Coach! Go, hold on! Right here!
Nice, Matt.
Oh, no, and he
Sacked.
is sacked. The clock is rolling, folks. He's to the 20, to the 5! Boom! Big kick!
Nice.
Touchdown!
Weak with a big play.
It's over, folks. Panthers win! Panthers win!
Maybe Wade's getting the job full time, is he?
I was kind of hoping he might be out on a date.
That's not gonna happen. We had a little chat.
She's not going to be happy.
You did?
Deal.
It
He's
is a big
taking
deal.
break, and then Mercedes or Madison or whatever the heck her name is, she will be there when the season is over. Excuse me.
No.
They're gone.
No.
Oh, no.
Is that? Thank you for coming out.
Okay, well, there's people.
Yeah.
And it looked like a bit of a dive bar, maybe.
Did I
No,
jump?
it did, definitely.
They're not that bad.
Landry's kind of cute up there.
Yeah, I know.
They're not going to revisit
Again.
that. Wow. He's not over the whole family breakup yet.
No.
This is his problem.
Very, very sorry. Call me back, please. I love you very, very much.
They're going to end it there, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Buddy in a spot of bother. I hate what Buddy's become.
Yeah.
It's not even as bad as he was in season 1. I now just feel so sorry for him. Him in season 1 is still impacting him to this day.
Yeah.
And it proves you can't run from the past.
And
Like, you can change who you are, but it's still going to catch up with you some way or another.
He
to
still
some
references
degree.
his ex-wife being in California. She's obviously happy, got a good life, and he's left there.
Yeah.
On his own now.
Yeah.
Lila's gone, and he's in a big hole.
He's still angry about it all.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Because, see, the chaos of season 2, I don't think it worked better for any character than Buddy.
Oh, no.
He came across so different
Yeah.
and like, so much was going for him in
Yeah, it
what
was
he
like
was doing.
night and day, the character
Yeah,
from
definitely.
season 1 and season 2. I don't know if the show would go there, but I hope he doesn't do anything silly. Being in the hole, he's lost all his family, money, he's now
And
in
he's
debt.
made, as I said in the last episode, I think it was, he made that reference about, I don't know anybody, or I've got no friends.
friends.
It's not going to be your mother, that's it. I've got no friends. And yeah, I agree. I'm a little bit worried for him in that
That's what I was
sense,
thinking
and-
towards the end there.
Yes.
I really hope that doesn't come to that, because he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, that he shouldn't have done what he did with Lyla, but he's obviously in a really bad place.
Yeah. He needs help. He needs support, and
Yeah.
hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, either Lyla or even Coach, because he just always seems to be there.
Rig did the right thing, and then I'll bring that up again.
Yeah,
I'm
no, he did.
in the
He did.
house.
He
Yeah,
did.
that.
Definitely.
And I think if Buddy does sort this out and come out of it the other side, I think he'll know that. He'll appreciate what Rig did, I think, because he's protecting his daughter, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I think he'll appreciate that.
Yeah. It wasn't going to go anywhere having that conversation that night.
No.
And a big episode for Julie and Matt then.
Yeah, it's
Found out.
yeah, it's they're in love. That's set in stone now, I think.
They didn't want to pay Grandma for the episode, so
No, she took a week off.
Didn't want an appearance fee.
No.
So so Coach just straight in, bosh, his face, it just did me in. I love that face he pulls when something like that happens. It just gets me every time.
It's funny. I'm glad the conversations worked out like they did. I think Coach he'll know that you can do a lot worse than Matt Saracen. A lot worse. He's a good. Is it like if the only thing he did wrong in the entire 3 seasons,
just a little lie.
is
That was it. Yeah,
and that's obviously not right. But
Julie dumped him for a relationship that wasn't actually even happening.
Exactly.
Only in her head. It was happening in her head and not in real life. So no, I get it. And the only thing I feel lacks with the whole thing about that is I've always wanted Coach to be the father figure that I feel like Matt has never had.
Yes,
and
that's what I want.
But I think the way the storyline goes, that's just never going to be a possibility. And it's annoying because it's just teased there the whole time. But they really haven't had too many moments, and I really wish that they did have more moments like that.
Yeah, especially after his dad left to go back to Iraq.
Yeah, I almost like
you want Coach to step in, don't you?
Yes, I do.
I just remember the comment
Go on.
I thought was quite funny. It was on season 3, episode 5.
Yep. Okay, so a recent one for what's coming.
Yeah, there's a commenter called Julie. She comments quite a lot. On
okay, yeah, Julie. Yeah.
First thing I thought when I saw Street's baby is that baby looks just like Nick. I thought that was hilarious. And then my reply was, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Dear.
Yeah, that tickled me earlier when I saw that come through.
No, that's brilliant. Yeah, that is pretty funny, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's got so many kids out there, you could have a point, honestly. Like,
I think that might be where the jokes come from.
Yeah.
Because you keep... I've got 2 children that I know about.
He's got 2 children that he's claimed, and the rest just on a slip. No. Dear. No, yeah, funny comment. Yeah, keep them coming, please, Julie. Definitely.
That was really good, yeah. I enjoyed that.
Tyra and Landry. So... this is just complicated, man. I don't even know how to unwind this anymore. So it all started with a murder. And it's just grown from there, and then
allegedly murder.
Huh?
Allegedly murder.
I ain't getting into it. I'm not having it. You can't hit someone back of the head twice and claim self-defence, right? I'm not having it.
No.
But he was a nasty guy, so it's fine. You know, it's TV. It's fine. Don't matter.
That's it.
But then they break up because of her. She was going through a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, she was.
But then they split. But then they get back together, and then it's like big thing, proper, official now.
Yeah.
But then again. She gets lured away.
Yep.
And then she sees some cash.
And in the middle of
goes
that,
after it.
He left a good thing in. I can't remember the girl's name.
Yes. Oh, it's going to elude me now.
That's so annoying.
Yep.
But they had a good thing, and she seemed like a nice girl. And they got on well. They had probably
Jean.
It might have been Jean.
Jeannie.
No, I think it might have been Jean.
Jane.
Stop saying words. I think it might have been Jean.
I think it began with Jay.
No,
I don't know if you got that. What I was saying. No. What is this, man?
I was going to say, they have a lot more in common, those two, than Tyra and Angie did. I thought that was good.
Yes.
And he threw that away because of how much he loves Tyra.
Yes.
But yeah, cool.
No, it's basically, I was going to say, I was just trying to give a real overview, quick here to there. And yeah, he does always seem to be on the receiving end. And it's good to mix it. I know. It did feel too one-sided. But then they went and did that whole thing where Tyra then goes and finds them a gig because the band was saying, the drummer was saying, like, are we ever going to get a gig, like a passing comment. Proves that she's listened to that. That was just a passing comment. It wasn't at her. Then she's actively gone and acted on it. I mean, it's clear now she's thinking about it again.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do this again. Like when he stuck up for himself, despite whatever that was on his T-shirt, I loved it. Everything he was saying was like it was right. You know, this is exactly what he should have been saying probably earlier. Or similar to when Matt didn't just say to Julie, "You did bang out of order," and he held it in.
Exactly.
It felt like Landry was doing something similar. Got that all off his chest. Happy days, move on, and now they're just luring it back in. And no, I'm not for it. I'm not for it. I'm not going to get dragged back in again.
I'm not, but I'm just going to, from the opposite side, you know, we like to have opposing arguments. I'm not for it 100% either.
We have nothing but opposing arguments.
That's true. But firstly, this has to be the last time.
What do we even agree on? We both, Joe, actually, from a sports sense, right, the only thing I can think of that me and Nick agree on is we both quite like Lewis Hamilton. That's about it.
Yeah.
That is literally about it across the sports. That's it. That's where we agree. It stops there. But yeah, sorry, continue.
It has to be the last time. They can't keep this. They can't, for Landry's sake.
You're giving it a third go?
No, I'm just saying if. I'm not for it either. I'm with you on this one.
All right.
I'm not for it because I feel like the only one that's going to get hurt out of this is going to be Landry again. And I like him. He's been through a lot.
There's going to be more cashes. There's going to be... Or even the cash coming back again. And it's just going to toy with him yet again.
It's got to be the last time for me. And also, But I just think maybe this Landry standing up for himself and Julie backing him up as well. Maybe Tyra's finally realised, I need to stop treating him like this. This is it now. He's my man.
Moment of the episode?
I think the talk.
I knew you were going to say that. I feel like I always have to let him go first.
Are you going to say the talk as well?
I was going to say, whilst I found the coach thing particularly hilarious when he found them in bed, I said, I think for the moment for the episode would have to be given to the talk between Mrs. Coach.
It was a lovely moment.
What's her name?
Julie.
Wow. And Julie.
Yeah.
Because yes, it was... I wonder if that was Julie who commented on the video. Joking. That was a really good moment. I mean, what such a difficult conversation to approach in the right way.
Really
because obviously for the child, there's nothing but embarrassment especially when you're talking about it with an adult. And I never had the talk.
No.
To be fair, and
I probably should have had it.
yeah. Could have saved a lot of people a lot of hassle if you had had it. But yeah, I can only imagine it's like such a difficult talk to have.
Yeah,
and to approach it in a way that you need to get the message across. It's just such a difficult thing. And I thought they did it really well.
They did, and I feel like Coach and Mrs. Coach, they've felt like for a while now they've been losing their baby girl, and this is sort of the.
They have. I didn't see Gracie at all in that entire episode.
Adoption. Because Lyla said, "Oh, they've got another daughter." I was thinking, no, they haven't.
Wow.
But yeah, it feels like they've been losing her, and this is maybe they think this is it now. She's finally a grown up. There's no sort of coming back from that now. She'll never be our baby girl again.
No.
But it's nice if they can, going forward, Julie and Mrs. Coach can have those conversations, and Julie not feel embarrassed about talking to her mum, because it's always nice when your children can talk to you openly about
Definitely.
stuff.
Communication is key.
Exactly.
And talking of communication is key. It's probably a good place to wrap it up. Is JD and his dad. So this is a one-side relationship. One part that I did think about is when Rig was saying to him that you need to just do this, that, and the other if you want people to play for you.
Yeah.
I thought, while that seems like good advice, we do have to remember that Rig hasn't grown up with the pressure of living up to somebody's standards day in, day out, whereas that's what JD's going through. And that is kind of chalk and cheese. So even though he was giving him, I think, good advice, it's so easy in that sense for someone like Rig to say, because what JD's going through, that having to live up to that standard, it must be insufferable. It must be just crushing, just to never be enough. And
I agree, and it's not Rig's fault, but
no. That's what I mean. Overall, it's good advice, and I'm glad he followed through and. Not followed through, because that would just be terrible for him, wouldn't it? And got in the car and disappeared at the end. It was nice to see that he's definitely got his mother on board. Because I think he's going to need that with what's to come.
Yeah, but Rig giving that advice, like, he's never had those boundaries. And obviously no fault of his own. His
father's a deadbeat.
Exactly.
Complete waster.
It might have done him some. He might have had a bit more ambition if he did have those guidelines. But then
JD's
dad has just gone way too far the other way.
Yeah,
and now he's
like
not
a puppet
really
on a string, isn't he?
He's not really having a life, and that's what his mum wants him to enjoy some of his teenage years.
It surprised me. Mr. McCoy had a JD puppet on a string.
Yeah,
and he's like trying to do that to get him to get back out of the car. But that's going to lead somewhere. There's no way he's leaving that. And she just made it. Mrs. McCoy could not have made that any more obvious. Part of me wonders if she wanted him to see it, because she's enjoying the fact that he's defying it.
She did like it.
But I don't think she quite realises just how much of, do I go there? Yeah, how much of a bully her husband is.
I think he could turn sort of a bit nasty if he defies him one more time. So, I agree.
One more thing to wrap up. Sorry, this is the thing. This problem. You think one last thing, I'll stay for that. And then one more thing comes up. Definitely will finish with this, because it's been about a 10-minute outro. Yeah. Wade. Is that going to be is there not going to be a Return of the Mac?
Return of the Mac. I like it.
Thank you.
They were giving.
Feel free to wade in on this.
Stop.
I don't want to coach you through it.
No, that was one too many. But talking of coaches,
we're moving on to another thing.
No, same thing. I think the way they highlighted him and gave him his plaudits, which he deserved, coach could be considering him. I reckon.
He did well
as his number 2. He did really well. Handled it really well against tough opposition, the worst refs you'll ever see. So yeah, he did really well.
Okay, there we have it.
I like Wade.
What do you reckon? Do you agree with us? Everything, just break it down. It's fine. Take your time in the comment. It's not a problem. But yeah, no, really, really enjoyable episode. I'm absolutely. Is it my favourite season? See, it's really easy to always say that season 1 of something is really good and the best season, unless you watch like Breaking Bad. But I feel like with this, that season 3 is competing.
There's also a bit of recency bias because there's some big moments in season 2 I remember, but we don't remember the whole lot. But we've just seen
season 2, which is so fun.
So there is a bit of that.
Season 2 is never going to be my favourite for the story writing because there were so many gaps and just random episodes. But it made for great watching.
It was a great watch.
Viewing.
It was a great watch.
But I'm really enjoying this, and I hope you are as well. And yeah, please give the episode a like if you didn't do so already. And yeah, we will see you on the next episode. Can't wait to see you there.